by lying on our back. So get really comfortable, lie down on your back, nice and easy, and slowly begin a round of deep breathing. Beginning with a beautiful inhale as you allow your chest to expand and air to fill into your lungs to just recharge you from a day of work, from a day of thinking. As you gently contract your chest, you draw your belly towards the spine and you begin to empty out. Using the opportunity of the next few breaths to center your awareness back into your body. What I mean by that is you might have stepped onto your mat and you've had a long day, you've had a busy day where a lot of things were on your mind. Rightfully so, you're just going to visualize those worries and minimize them, kind of turn them black and white. If you can think of a picture, just send it and allow it to recede in the background. And the only thing that matters, at least for the next hour, is the way you're going to breathe and the way you're going to move. On your next inhale, I'd like you to bend your right knee and then interlace your fingers above the right shin for wind relieving pose. You're going to gently bring that right knee closer to the chest with the help of your arms, creating a nice little squeeze. Breathe. Maintaining the quality of your breath. So even if it feels like a slight exaggeration where you take a deeper inhale and a deeper exhale, that's still good, because oftentimes we do the exact opposite. We breathe in a shallow way. So counteracting it is a good thing, even if it sometimes feels a bit odd to breathe in that way. Your next inhale, you're going to extend the right leg towards the sky, nice and slow. On the exhale, you're going to interlace your fingers behind that right leg and stretch. Waking up the right leg, feel free to move your ankles. You can spread your toes wide and just notice how you feel. Notice the different sensations that this very basic and simple movement can bring about, can make you observe. We're going to go a little bit deeper with an inhale and hold. Exhale, go a little bit deeper as you stretch and pull. Take a deep inhale, fill. On the exhale, bend both knees and hug your arms around your body. Give yourself a nice squeeze. You can move left, you could move right, you could even lift your shoulders, make a ball. And when you're ready, we're going to switch sides. You're going to gently release the right leg. You're going to interlace your fingers on the left shin, the opposite side, wind relieving pose, left hand side of the body, and squeeze. Despite the fact that you're sort of squeezing that left knee towards the chest, find out if you can maintain the depth of your breath. You can even take 4 counts on the inhale and 6 counts on the exhale. So the exhales are slightly longer than an inhale. This helps to promote and invite the relaxation response in our nervous system. Inhaling and slowly extending that left leg towards the sky. Find length, nice and slow. On the exhale, interlace your fingers behind the left leg and stretch. Feel free to bend that left knee if it feels good, or make it straight. It's whatever feels good. That's what we're trying to achieve. A sensation that feels well in your body. As a technique, you can use this opportunity to hold the pose with every inhale you take. And with every exhale, I'd like you to explore a little bit deeper into that stretch. And just make sure that you do it slowly so that you don't crank so much that it feels overwhelming and then it becomes uncomfortable. Breathe. One more deep inhale, hold. On the exhale, explore a little deeper. And from here, bend both knees, wrap your arms around your knees again, move left, move right, make a ball. You could even lift your shoulders, lift your neck. From here, take a deep inhale. On the exhale, you're gonna place your hands behind the legs, begin to roll backward and forward 3 to 4 times as you come up all the way, massaging your spine. So you can take 3 to 4 times, just rolling back and forth. And when you come forward, nice and slow into tabletop, taking as much time as you need, bringing a lot of awareness to the way you move. From here, we're gonna do a few rounds of cat-cow. So with a neutral spine, we're gonna inhale into cow as we look up. Chest opens, fills up. And then exhale, chin to chest into cat, all the way out, nice and slow. Again, inhale, fill up into cow, open up, chest wide open, drop the belly. So maximum inhale, maximum volume in the lungs. Exhale, chin to chest, all the way back down. Find out if there's a little bit of air left in the lungs, get it out. 2 more, inhale into cow, filling up. Exhale into cat, emptying out. Last one, we'll do it as slowly as we can. For 6 count, inhale into cow for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale into cat, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Back to a neutral spine. Spread your fingers wide onto the mat. Curl your toes. Lift your knees into downward facing dog. You go nice and slow. From here, what you want to be looking for is that nice digging sensation with your fingers and your palms so that there's less pressure on the wrists. Notice if your head or the neck is still engaged. I want your head to be relaxed. Let it fall. Let gravity create this nice opening in every vertebra of your neck. If it feels good to cycle your knees, that means you bend one knee, extend the other leg, and then you switch it up. You're just warming up. You're noticing how things feel. And you're breathing. Together, take a deep inhale. Come up high on your tippy toes, as high as you can. Exhale, take the heels back down onto the mat. We'll do this 2 more times, just to warm up. Inhale, come up high on your tippy toes, lift. Exhale, drop the heels back down. Last one. Inhale, come up high. Exhale, take the heels down. They don't have to touch the floor. It's not important. We just drive them towards the back. From here, you're gonna bend your knees, look forward. Take a deep inhale. On the exhale, small steps with your feet towards the hands, top of the mat. You can bend your knees as much as you need. Inhale, halfway lift, straight spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, raise the arms up all the way to the sky. Exhale into Samastitihi as you take your arms beside you, nice and tall. So spine is tall. We'll do this again. Inhale, arms up, fill up. Exhale, swan dive, breath to movement. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to mat, step the legs back. This time we'll just start with a modified chaturanga. So we'll bend our knees nice and slow, allow them to touch the mat. Then our belly, then our chest. So it's a modified chaturanga. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale down. We curl the back toes, same way as we came up. We're gonna go chest, belly, and then last thing with the knees. And that's a modified downward facing dog. It's a modified flow. We can do that at any time. And if something feels unsafe in the way you move, you modify the posture so that you make it safe. All right, we flow together again in Surya Namaskar. We'll do 2 more sets. Take a deep inhale, come up high on your tippy toes, bend your knees and look forward. Exhale, step or jump, feet to hands, top of the mat with control. Inhale, halfway lift, fill up. Exhale, forward fold, empty out completely. Inhale, rise, arms up, reach towards the sky. Exhale into Samastitihi, arms down, palms open. chest open. Again, inhale, arms up, fill up, beautiful breath. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, straight spine, look forward. Exhale, hands to mat, take it back, chaturanga. Elbows in, inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Use your core muscles to pull you through all the way down. So now we're beginning to slowly move to energize the body, to bring heat. And it's your breathing that's going to keep you powered up. Breathe. Third floor, inhale, come up high on your tippy toes, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, step it up, feet to hands, top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise up all the way up. You can even go for a gentle backward bend. And then exhale, take the hands beside you in Samastitihi. Well rooted into the earth. Let's go together again. Inhale, arms up, fill up with energy. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to mat, take it back, chaturanga. Elbows in. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Empty out. Breathe. Breathe. Deep breath in, fill. And then deep breath out, empty. Again, together, deep breath in, fill up. And deep breath out. We'll flow again. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, knee to chin as you come forward all the way. Micro bend in the elbows. Inhale, kick that right leg as high as you can. Exhale, knee to chin all the way. You're going to time your movement with your breath. Inhale, kick. Exhale, knee to chin. Last one. Inhale, kick. Exhale, step the right leg forward. Crescent lunge, you rise. So you stabilize the body first. You raise the arms up. The right knee is bent 90 degrees. The back foot is straight. The back heel is lifted. Now, anytime you notice that there's a balance left and right, you just take a wider stance, and that gives you more stability. The shoulders are down and the arms are up. Core is engaged. Breathe. Breathe. Take a deep inhale. Take the arms a little higher. On the exhale, slowly open up, warrior two, as you drop your back heel onto the mat, arms parallel to the floor. And breathe. You look forward and keep your gaze in one spot, energizing the body. Together, breath to movement. We're going to inhale, straighten the right knee, palms touch. Exhale, warrior two. We'll do two more. Nice and slow. Inhale, palms touch. Exhale, warrior two. Again, inhale, arms touch. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse your warrior. We're here for 3 to 4 breaths. So that right arm is reaching up and back. The intent here is to create so much space in the right hand side of the body. Left hand can land on that back leg, or it can go for a half bind, whatever feels good. And you play with it. Maybe you bend that right knee a little deeper. You take that right arm up and back. And breathe. So we're going to stay here for one more breath. Deep inhale and stay. And deep exhale and stay. Inhale back into warrior two. And stay. Inhale, upper body moves forward. On the exhale, extended side angle. You simply take that right arm down and the left arm points towards the front top of your mat. So it's making a nice line from the tip of your left fingers all the way to the back of that left leg. And what you'll notice here in that movement is that if your right hand is not touching the floor, you're not resting. So you're using your core muscles. So you can play with it. If it feels too intense, you rest with the floor. If not, you challenge yourself and you reach with those arms. Together, inhale, reverse your warrior. One breath. And then exhale, catapult the arms onto the floor, nice and slow. Use your core to control the movement. Inhale, look forward, chest forward, fill. Exhale, take that right leg to a hover chaturanga as an option. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Beautiful, guys. Breathe. It's these small little challenges that we do that ends up making you enormously stronger. Keeps your mind calm. We're going to do the opposite side and we'll take a beautiful break. Inhale again, breathe. And then exhale, relax. Let's go together, strong. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, knee to chin. Inhale, lift, reach. Exhale, knee to chin. Inhale, kick. Exhale, knee to chin. Last one. Inhale, kick, kick, kick. Exhale, step the left leg forward. Crescent lunge, you rise. Core strong. And you lift. You keep your gaze in one spot. Every part of your body is strengthening here, is fired up. And the language that informs your body is the rhythm of your breath. If the breath is shallow, you're sending a signal that's stressful. If the rhythm of the breathing is calm and consistent, you're saying, despite the effort, everything is fine. Take one more deep inhale. Exhale, open up, warrior two, like drawing a sword, arms parallel to the mat. Back leg could even be parallel to the edge of the mat if that feels good. And we adjust. Maybe we bend the left knee a little deeper. And maybe we sit those shoulders back into their shoulder blades. The way to do that sometimes is to rotate the palms towards the skies. So that brings the shoulders back. And then from the wrists, just simply bring the wrists back down again. Inhale together, straighten that left knee, palms up. Exhale, warrior two. Again, inhale, lift. Exhale, warrior two. Last one. Inhale and lift. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse your warrior, nice and slow. Again, feeling that opening that's being generated in the left side of the body. Bending that left knee, nice. Reaching with that left arm. Create space in your lungs. You're literally creating more volume in your lungs. From here, unwind back into warrior two and stay here for one breath. Inhale, upper body moves forward as much as you can. Exhale, extended side angle. The left arm drops and the right arm moves over towards the front of your mat, kind of creating a nice line. The beauty of these postures is you're getting stronger while simultaneously finding room in your body, space in the joints. One breath, inhale, reverse your warrior. Beautiful work, you guys. Exhale, catapult the hands onto the mat. Slow down, nice and slow. When both hands touch, you're going to inhale and look forward, chest forward, fill. Exhale, take that leg back. Maybe an option for a three-legged chaturanga low. Otherwise, you do it with both legs. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. 4 counts. You're going to inhale to high plank. Nice and slow. 1, 2, 3, 4. Beautiful. Your core is engaged. You have a micro bend in the elbows. 4 counts, chest to mat. 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way down. Inhale, baby cobra as you lift, using the strength of the back muscles. Exhale, chest to mat. 2 more. Inhale, baby cobra, make your breath count, lift. Exhale down. Last one, best expression. Inhale, baby cobra, lift. While you're there, you're gonna place your hands onto the floor and you're gonna come up into full cobra. You wanna do it slowly so that you don't feel a pinch in the back. Nice and slow. We don't even have to straighten the elbows so they can be as bent as they need. What we wanna be avoiding is a shrugged shoulder. So you wanna bring the shoulders back down and breathe. Breathe. From here, same way we came in, we're gonna come out, this time soliciting the back muscles. So less power on the hands, as much as you can. Start engaging your back muscles until there's almost no load on your hands, all the way down. Chest to mat, beautiful, all the way. And relax, take the arms beside you and just breathe. Let go. Sigh it out, let it out. And breathe. This practice will cultivate in us an ability to move from states of excitation to states of relaxation. And we keep repeating that flow, that movement up and down, so that our nervous system is no longer stuck in one state. And for most of us, that state is the state of anxiety or the state of stress. But we're going to teach it that it could move from a state of intensity to a state of deep relaxation. And we do that through practice. And we do that through awareness. Take your hands shoulder width apart, nice and slow. Gently curl your toes, lift your knees, engage your core. You're gonna push up into high plank. Everything lifts at the same time. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Perfect, all the way down. And breathe, nice. Deep breath in, deep breath out. So we've done our first series, our first ascension. We'll start with the next one. Again, we take a nice, beautiful flow. We get our energy going. We breathe, we move, we stretch, and then we take a nice break. Take a deep inhale, come up high on your tippy toes, bend your knees and look forward. Exhale, step it up, feet to hands, top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold, bend your knees, go into chair pose as you glide your hands, touching the mat, and the arms come up. So that's how low you should sit. Once you're in that pose, you're gonna bring your core in so that back sit bone drops. You're fired up here, nice and strong. We won't stay here longer. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, fill up. Exhale, gently twist towards the right, taking the left elbow on the outside of your right knee. So you're twisting, pressing the palms into each other. Breathe. From here, you're gonna transfer all of your weight onto the right leg. Take an inhale. On the exhale, step the left leg back. You're in a modified crescent lunge, so left leg back. You're still in a twist. Beautiful, guys. Option to extend the arms if that's part of your practice. Left arm down, right arm up. If not, you stay in prayer. If your arms are open, you're gonna bring the hands to heart center, remain in that twist. Inhale the arms up, nice and slow. One breath. Exhale, hands to mat, all the way down. Inhale, look forward, chest forward, fill. And exhale, flow it out, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. So find that source of energy, dig in. There's a wealth of power that's within each and every one of us. Our job is to unearth it, to discover it. Together, left side, inhale, come up high on your tippy toes, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, travel, feet to hands, top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold, empty out, bend your knees into chair pose. You rise nice and slow. Maintaining the beautiful quality of your breath. These sensations of discomfort, they don't last long. So breathe into them. Deep inhale. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, fill up. Exhale, twist to the left. You're bringing the right elbow to the outside of that left knee and you're pressing the palms into each other. And breathe. Gently begin shifting all of the weight of the body onto the left leg. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, step the right leg back nice and slow with control. You're in a modified crescent lunge. Option to extend the arms if that's part of your practice. Right arm down, left arm up. If your arms are open, you're going to bring the palms to touch at heart center. And together, one breath. Inhale the arms up. And then exhale, hands to mat, nice and slow. Inhale, look forward, chest forward, fill. Exhale, flow it out, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Beautiful work, you guys. One more deep inhale. Feel free to even open your mouth to let it out. Just exhale. 4 counts. Inhale to high plank, nice and slow. I want you to feel every movement in your spine as you go to high plank. You're exploring your strength throughout the entire range. You're in high plank, 4 counts, chest to mat, nice and slow, with control. All the way down. Breathe. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale down. 2 more. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale down. Inhale, last one, baby cobra. And exhale, relax. Take your arms beside you. You could do whatever you want. You want to look left, look right, look in the center. The idea is to let go instantaneously. And here I want you to observe how the rhythm of your breath changes without you having to do anything about it. By simply relaxing, you're noticing your nervous system finding its state of harmony. You create the space, the intelligence of the body does the rest. Here we are asked not to interfere with the process of healing, with the process of relaxation. This is the phase when we abandon, we let go. Notice how quickly your breath is restored. You're back in a state of relaxation. Slowly, you're going to swing your arms forward in front of your mat. You're going to extend them as if you're Superman or Superwoman. From here, we're going to take a nice inhale and lift the arms up and the legs up in locust. And we're not just going to come up, we're going to extend, find length. And then exhale slowly down. We'll do 2 sets or 3 more. Inhale, arms up, legs up, find length. And exhale slowly down, control. Last one, we're going to hold the top of your inhale. Inhale and lift all the way. Hold for 3 counts. 1, 2, 3, all the way down. Beautiful work, you guys. Relax. You can take your arms into cactus by bending the elbows if that feels good, or you can take the arms beside you, do whatever feels good. Relax. Breathe. Breathe. Again, observe how your heart rate increases yet again from these heart openers. And then notice how it comes down again and becomes rhythmic. Gently bring your hands shoulder width apart. We're going to resume our practice. You're going to curl your toes so they touch the ground. You're going to lift your knees kind of an inch above the ground. You're going to fire up your core muscles. I want every piece of your body to lift at the same time. So it's nice and strong. Core taut. Inhale, come up into high plank. Lift. Yes. Exhale, downward facing dog. Perfect. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe. Breathe. Inhale, come up high on your tippy toes, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, step it up, feet to hands, top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. From here, I want you to come up one vertebra at a time, all the way up to standing. Go as slow as you can with your head last. Just want to know how your spine feels. All the way. And when you're all the way up, you could even move your shoulders and shrug them closer to your ears and then bring them back up again. We're going to prepare for eagle pose. You're going to inhale the arms up. On the exhale, right arm goes right underneath the left. So right arm underneath the left. You're going to bend both knees and you're going to take the right leg and move it right on top of the left. Now, if there's enough room for the toes to hook, great. If not, we just leave it like so. Not important. Once we're there, we're going to start correcting, or kind of fixing our pose. From here, we're going to take our elbows above our heart center. So we're going to lift the elbows up. We're going to move the palms towards the front of the mat. So we're stretching our shoulders. From here, we're going to come out of this position as we point the right knee forward. Keep your arms where they are. On the exhale, you're going to step that right leg back into a warrior one. So this is a shorter stance. Your left knee is still bent and your arms are in eagle pose. We're going to inhale and look back. Lift the elbow above the heart. Exhale, come back to center. We'll do this 2 more times. Inhale, look back. Exhale, back towards the center. Last one. Inhale, look back, lift. And exhale, gently unwind the arms. With your next inhale, the arms come up high. On the exhale, you're going to take your hands and interlace them behind you. Take an inhale, bring the shoulder blades closer to each other, look back. Exhale, humble warrior, as you flush your shoulders, lifting the arms up on the inside of your left knee. Getting rid of all that tension that gets held and deposited in your shoulder joints. Your head is relaxed. Maybe you take those arms 1 inch higher. You rotate them 1 degree deeper. And you release the arms, let them fall heavy towards the mat. Inhale the arms up. You're still in warrior one. On the exhale, gently extend that left knee. You don't want to hyperextend it, so you don't want to lock it, but you just want to have a micro bend in that knee. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, pyramid fold as we take our arms forward to the ground or towards the block. If you notice that the stance is too wide and it feels too challenging, what you do, you take that back foot and you simply heel toe it back, and now you have a shorter stance. And you're squaring your hips. Now let's visualize our body together. I want you to put a point at the crown of your head. I want that point to grow taller towards the front of your mat. So you're finding length in your spine.
want you to visualize the left hip as a point, and I want you to drive that point back, and the right hip as a point, and drive that point forward. So right hip forward, left hip back. That's the squaring action. You can feel it in the legs. From here, we're gonna gently release that pose by simply bending the left knee. And we're gonna take an inhale and come up back into Warrior One, nice and slow with control. Breathe. From here, we'll transition into Warrior Three. You're gonna take a deep inhale, fill. On the exhale, a gentle hop. You're gonna take your arms parallel to the mat and the right leg parallel to the floor. Take a deep inhale. Exhale the arms back as an option. We'll only do it once. Inhale, slowly, arms up. Exhale, arms back. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, standing splits, both hands onto the mat. Right leg kicks high. Breathe. Deep inhale. Exhale, bend the left knee, get the right foot to hover. Inhale, kick the right leg high. Exhale to a hover. Last one. Inhale, kick as high as you can. Exhale, move the right foot closer to the left. Simultaneously, interlace your fingers on your left shin and come up nice and slow by bending the left knee. So now your left knee is bent and you're interlacing, keeping your gaze in one spot. Beautiful, guys. Squeeze. From here, we're gonna take the leg into tree pose. So I'm just gonna look towards you. Tree pose. Couple of options. First one, the toes are on the ground and the heel is rested on the inside, just above the right heel. Option two, below the knee. Option three, above the knee. You play with whatever variation that feels good. I'm gonna back this up so that you could see a little bit of my face. All right. From here, any variations with your hands, they could be palms open. You could have hands to heart center, or you can even extend your palms towards the sky in a symbol of asking for guidance, in a symbol for asking for prosperity. Breathe. From here, we're gonna all take our hands towards our hips. And we're gonna take a nice inhale and point that left knee forward. On the exhale, you're gonna extend the left foot. So we're not staying here long. Let's try to lift that left leg just a little higher. We're here for 2 breaths only, not more. Inhale, kick, 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 reach. Exhale with control. Take that left leg back towards the right. Beautiful, guys. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. You're gonna heel toe to a wider stance so that you're hip width apart. You're gonna take the index and middle finger, grab your toe, your big toe, bend your knees, and use the strength of your upper body to create that forward fold. This is going to create so much room in the back of your spine, allowing your kidneys to breathe. Head relaxed. So make this pose as relaxing as possible. You bend your knees as much as you need. I want your neck relaxed. Your head is relaxed. Nice and slow, gently remove your hands away from the feet. Maybe you come up 1 vertebra at a time. Maybe you take 3 breaths to come up, nice and slow, so you're not disturbing your mind. And when you come up all the way, option to shrug your shoulders and back down, palms open, and you take a few breaths here.
well rooted into the earth. Your beautiful breathing rhythm. Imagine the benefits we feel when we do one session. Imagine multiplied by 10, 100, 1,000 times. It literally transforms your mind, your body, and your soul. And you don't have to take my word for it. You can just test it out. You test it out. This is a science. It's observational. And you know it in your own body. You have to feel it. You explore. We're gonna do the opposite side, nice and slow. We're gonna inhale. So eagle, inhale, the arms up. Exhale, left arm underneath the right. If for whatever reason you switched it up, it doesn't matter. As long as we do both sides, you're gonna bend your knees. Stabilize your body. You're gonna take that left leg, swing it on top of the right. And you're gonna balance. You're gonna hold your gaze in one spot. From here, you're gonna notice that maybe your elbows are a little low. So you're gonna lift the elbows above heart center and point the palms towards the front of the mat. And breathe. Finding that control. We're gonna come out of that position nice and slow. We're gonna point that right knee forward on an inhale. And on the exhale, we're gonna step that leg back into a warrior one or a modified warrior one with the eagle hands. We're gonna inhale, look back. Exhale, back towards the center. Inhale, look back. Exhale, back towards the center. Beautiful. Last one. Together, full inhale, look back, arch up. Exhale, unwind slowly, and take an inhale, the arms up. Exhale, interlace your fingers behind you and switch your grip. If you interlace the left over the right the first time, do the right over the left. Inhale, bring the shoulder blades closer to each other, look back. Exhale, humble warrior on the inside of your right knee. Again, using the power of flushing the system, releasing all the toxins, releasing everything that no longer serves you. Breathe. Release the hands, let them fall towards the earth, and then inhale back into warrior one. On the exhale, you're gonna gently extend that right knee, almost straight with a micro bend. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Nice and slow. Take your time and make the necessary adjustments. Sometimes I find that I take a wider stance, it gets more challenging, I shorten it up. Breathe. I want you to visualize what you're doing. You're creating space in your physical body, but that's not the only thing you're doing. What accompanies that is you're creating space in your mind, your way of viewing things, of understanding things, because you're working through the body to reach the mind, to reach the soul. Gently release the pose by bending the right knee as much as you need and then inhaling slowly back to warrior one. And breathe. Together we prepare for warrior three. We take an inhale, and on the exhale, a gentle little hop, and right arms or both arms are parallel to the mat, left leg parallel to the earth as well. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, the arms back, paper plane. Inhale, arms parallel. Exhale, arms back. Last one. Inhale, arms parallel. And then exhale, standing splits, both hands onto the mat. Left leg lifts. Inhale. Exhale, bend the right knee, left leg hovers. Inhale, kick.
Exhale to a hover. Last one. Inhale, kick as high as you can, kick. And exhale, take the left foot near the right. The minute it touches you, interlace your fingers in front of the right shin and you come up nice and slow, trying to find that control over the body. Your fingers are interlaced in front of the right shin and you're growing tall. From here, you're gonna transition into any modification of tree, whether it's tree A, B, or C. Breathe. You can do different variations. Some of us, sometimes other variations are to grasp the opposite sides of our elbows behind us, or take reverse prayers, bringing the palms to touch behind our back. You do whatever you're called for. And you find out if in a pose that requires balance, you notice the quality of your breath. It informs the pose. Now we're gonna gently bring our hands hip width apart, or actually on our hips, excuse me. We're gonna take an inhale and point that right knee forward. On the exhale, we're gonna extend that right leg. I know we've been on that standing leg for a while. Let's lift that right leg a little higher. One more inhale, lift. And exhale slowly down. Beautiful work. Shake out both legs. Maybe heel toe to a wider stance, so your hip width apart. Inhale the arms up. And then exhale, swan dive. This time you're gonna take your palms and you're gonna step onto the palms of your hands. You're gonna bend your knees as much as you need. And relax the head. From here, you're gonna gently, it's as if you're doing the action of trying to straighten the knees. You don't have to get them straight, but it's just that action. I want your head to relax towards the earth. So there's no power, there's nothing in your neck. Let it relax. And breathe. And breathe. Breathe. When you're ready, you're gonna move your palms away from your feet. While you're hanging there, you could kind of twist to the left, twist to the right. You could even grab opposite sides of your elbows and ragdoll. And just kind of hang out here. Feel good, relaxed, beautiful, guys. Release the hands, inhale, halfway lift, hands on front of the shins. Exhale, fold. One more. Inhale, halfway lift, full breaths. Exhale, flow it out, chaturanga. Take the legs back. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Deep breath in. Open mouth, exhale. Take a deep inhale, come up high on your tippy toes, bend your knees and look forward. This time we're gonna jump or step and cross the legs so that we could sit to the front. So we cross the legs and then we extend them. Sit back in again, nice and comfortable. You're gonna move left, move right, so you're comfortably seated on your sit bones. And relax, take a deep inhale. And open mouth, exhale. We're gonna take the hands a couple of inches behind the hips, and we're gonna inhale into reverse tabletop, bringing the head slightly back, hips lift, toes are almost trying to point towards the mat as much as you can. So in order to do that, we lift the hips up. Breathe. Breathe. We're here for one more breath. Exhale slowly down with control. As much control as possible. The minute your hips touch the ground, release the wrists. You could even shake them up. From here, we're gonna bend our knees as an option. Shins parallel to the mat. Option 1. Option 2, legs extended. Option 3, hands behind the legs. You can do whatever combination to strengthen your core. Now I want you to lift. So instead of crunching, The crown of the head lifts up. We're gonna come back. Inhale to a hover. Exhale, come up. Inhale to a hover. We'll only do 5. And exhale. This is 2. Inhale to a hover, nice and strong. Exhale, lift. That's 3. 2 more, you guys. Inhale to a hover, feeling strong. It's easy. Exhale, lift. Last one, slow. Inhale to a hover, hold. Exhale, lift and hold. Go back halfway and hold. Go back to a hover and hold for 1 breath. Inhale and hold. Exhale, let go, release. Beautiful. Take a deep inhale. Open mouth, let it out. Deep inhale, fill up. On your exhale, stick your tongue out, let that relax. Even that is a muscle. We'll do it again. You're in your home, nobody's watching. Inhale, fill up. Except me, I'm watching you. Exhale, tongue out, let it out. And relax. You are literally creating a space for your soul to inhabit the body. Because when we don't have all these pains and all these discomforts, life becomes worth living. And that's part of what we need to do. You give that little to the body gives back tenfold. Both in level of energy, in positive sensations, and in your ability to inspire others. You know, they say you cannot give what you do not have. You cannot inspire if you are not inspired yourself. Gently bend your knees 90 degrees with your feet on the ground. We're going to prepare for a bridge. So your feet are onto the ground. You're going to lift your hips up. You're going to interlace your fingers behind you. I'll demonstrate. And then once you interlace your fingers behind you, you're going to bring the shoulder blades closer to each other. So kind of walk your shoulder blades underneath your body. And breathe. Your chin is slightly tucked in towards your chest. And here you are, sending beautiful energy into your organs, into your kidneys, into your liver, into your digestive tract, to your pancreas. Breathe. Deep inhale. And as you exhale, unwind the fingers, move the shoulder blades away from each other. You could even bring your knees closer to your chest and squeeze a little. And we'll do a second set. You have the options, 3 options. Either you repeat the same thing, which is a bridge pose. You can do a supported bridge by simply using the elbows and your hands behind the hips. That's a supported bridge. Or if you'd like to play with wheel, place the hands behind you. Only if you're comfortable, then you kick up into full wheel. Breathe. Whatever variation you're doing, make sure it's the right one for you. If you're in wheel and you want to come out, you're going to tuck your chin in to protect your neck. Slowly down. From here, maybe it feels good to bring the bottoms of the feet to touch and to allow the knees to fall to the sides. That feels good, do so. For many of us, different movements help us unwind. For some, it feels even better to do the exact opposite. Heel toe to the edges of your mat and bring the knees towards each other and see how that feels. Breathe. From here, we're gonna bend both knees in. We're gonna take our hands behind our legs and we're gonna begin rolling, just like we started our practice, back and forth, nice and slow, all the way up to standing, to a tabletop. Take one cat-cow and let's meet in downward facing dog. Take as much time as you need. At your own pace, one round of cat-cow. And then we'll meet in downward facing dog. Beautiful, guys. We're nearing the end of our practice, moving together, breathing together. Breathe. Take a deep inhale, fill. Exhale, take the knees to a hover 1 inch above the ground. Here, your core is fired up. Your knees are hovering. They're not touching the ground. They're 1 inch above that ground. We're here for only 3 breaths. So you're feeling the strength of your core muscles. Maybe we're here for 4 breaths instead. Breathe. One more inhale. Exhale, drop the knees to the mat. Nice work. Begin moving the hands towards the knees. We're going to prepare for camel pose. Make fists with your hands and place them between your knees. That gives you roughly where the knees should be, which is hip width apart. We're going to come up nice and slow. Let me get to the side here. You're going to place your hands behind you on your hips. Take a deep inhale, open up the chest. On the exhale, gently look back. For some of us, if there's an option or availability for the hands to clasp the ankles, so be it. Otherwise, you place the hands on the hips. And again, I want you to think more spinal twist rather than cranking of the neck. So your neck isn't really pinched. It's the entire spine that opens up. Your core is still engaged here. In camel, this is a huge heart opener. If it feels good to open your mouth, do it. If it feels good to stick your tongue, do it. 2 more breaths. When you're ready to come out, you're going to place your hands on your hips. You're going to come up 1 vertebra at a time. Nice and slow with your head last. We'll sit in proud warrior pose or any other position that feels comfortable. Hands relaxed, maybe eyes closed. We're here for a gentle meditation for maybe 5 or 6 breaths. Really just watching and observing what just happened following a beautiful heart opener like camel. I'm reminded by a saying by the famous psychoanalyst Carl Jung. He says, "He who looks without dreams. He who looks within awakens." This practice is about awakening your inner sight, understanding who we are. And it's a process, it's a journey composed of movement, breathing, minor acts of courage every here and there, every now and then. Slowly open your eyes and begin walking your hands forward into a tabletop position. Feels good to do a cat-cow, great. If not, I'll meet you in downward facing dog. In down dog, inhale, right leg high. Exhale, bend the right knee 90 degrees and stack up the hips. Open up the right hand side of the body. While you're in this pose, I want you to press both hands equally into the earth. That will stabilize you. Inhale, straighten the right leg. Exhale, pigeon, right knee, right wrist. Right knee, right wrist. You can start in proud pigeon You can transition nice and slow onto your hands or onto the ground. Make this the most comfortable pose that you're going to get into. So modify it to make it feel good. And breathe. And breathe. I'd like you to take this opportunity and literally just feel how good it feels to be in your body right now. How good does this stretch feel? Because that's going to be the foundation of a continued practice, this good feeling. It's much easier to be motivated by these good sensations rather than saying, I must do this or I must do that. You're going to be drawn to your practice naturally, like food, like water, like air. When you're ready, we're going to come out of this position nice and slow. You're going to take your hands shoulder width apart. Take as much time as you need. Go slow. You're going to curl your back toe. You're going to lift your back knee, and you're simply going to just move it around. Move that leg around. You can go into downward facing dog, or you could flow it out. Beautiful, you guys. From here, we'll do the opposite side. Again, take a beautiful deep inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, bend the left knee 90 degrees. Stack up the hips, open up the left hand side of the body. Feeling that beautiful opening, using the weight of the leg to do the work for you. Inhale, straighten the left leg. Exhale, pigeon, left knee, left wrist. Left knee, left wrist. Something happens to your breath when you imbue it with awareness. In other words, when you're aware of the way you breathe, it changes the quality of that breath. Can you notice an area in your body that feels like it's resisting, that it just feels tight? Can you send your breath there? Even if it's visually, you're just imagining these things. The brain is a very powerful system. Thoughts have energy, they have a lot of power. So direct these positive thoughts into the areas of your body that needs it most. We're going to come out of this pose, guys, nice and slow. Hands shoulder width apart. But this time, we're simply going to swing to the left, create enough space for that right leg to come up all the way to the front. And we're going to bring both legs to the front of the mat. Look left, look right. From here, we'll start with shaft pose. We're simply going to take our spine, lift it up, drive the knees back into the earth. So nice and strong here. Core engaged, won't stay here long. Crown of the head lift, core engaged. And release. Inhale the arms up, palms up. Exhale, forward fold. Hands can fall wherever they fall. Knees, shins to the side, toes. Who cares? Fold and relax. From here, you're gonna come out one vertebra at a time with your head last. Maybe it feels good to place your hands beside you and just look up a little bit, just like a counter stretch here. And then when you're ready, you're gonna bend your knees in, you're gonna hug your body, give yourself a nice hug. And just breathe. When you're ready, you can transition into your Shavasana, one vertebra at a time, all the way down. And simply relax. Breathe. And breathe. Completely letting go. Allowing the benefits of your practice to be translated into your body during Shavasana. During this pose where you are asked to do absolutely nothing. Thank you for sharing your beautiful energy here with one another. You can stay longer in Shavasana if that feels good. If you're called to maybe gently come up for a gentle seated meditation, you can do that as well. You're free to do whatever feels good and that you're intuitively called to do. I can't tell you that I count the days so that they could let us open so that we can be as a community here together again, but I'm sure it will happen. So this is just a real test of our strength and our ability to get through this difficult time. Thank you guys. Namaste. God bless.